Vanessa Bryant, when she came into the league and becoming an NBA fiance and wife, her and Kobe met. She was 17, about to be 18, and he was 21. And when she started dating him, of course, his parents is like, Kobe, you don't know what you're doing. Because, yes, she's 17, he's 21. So when they get to a point where after 6 months, she's 18 and a half, about to become 19, he proposed to her. And when she's 20, they get married. Damn. Okay, now I found my phone. So they get married in 2021, I mean 2001. The year he's going to a championship. Kobe is married already. Now that he's married and he's got a young wife, these NBA wives didn't really want anything to do with her. They treated her pretty badly, but she was not helping in the situation a lot too because of her personality. She was a little different, aloof, and because of that, there was a distance that, people wanted to keep. Kobe wanted to keep her away from Shaq and Rick Fox and all the rest of the players because they were dogs in his opinion. And he was like, I don't want you hanging around the team. So she had special entrance and she was allowed special privileges on the team that other wives couldn't even do. And what people don't realize is that Vanessa Bryant was there before Shawnee. All right, she didn't feel welcomed by the other girls. That's why she didn't want to go up there because they were wives. They were older, seasoned women. And, one of the main wives that was there, who, when she was there, sometimes she got to sit courtside because she was famous, was Vanessa Williams, Rick Fox's wife. So that was pretty much it. Everybody else had to deal with other parameters that was in place. They had to deal with other situations. Well, it wasn't usually abundant for access to be granted to a wife. Kobe was like, I want her to be able to come through here and she's going to sit over there. And she was young. She would wear shirts that would say certain words. But Kobe was like, you don't have to show her on television. You don't have to do anything. She's here to just be at the game. She wants to come see me play. And I like her here, over here. I don't want to sit with the rest of the NBA wives. He didn't want that. And that was pretty much Kobe's decision. Those girls weren't her friends. So she wasn't really bonding to them and they weren't really welcoming. The only person that was welcoming was the person that wasn't even on the team. And that was Cookie Johnson. Cookie was the welcoming one. Cookie go, oh, hey, how you doing? This and that. Like, even Derek Fisher's wife, at the time, they really didn't, deal with Vanessa Bryant too much. As close as Derek and Kobe was, they really didn't have a lot to do with her. So, because she was like 19 years old, and it wasn't too long after that she was pregnant and they were having their first kid. And here she is, an NBA wife. So she was being criticized for being a gold digger. Yeah, she playing Kobe. Kobe's blind. His parents lashed out at him and didn't show up to his wedding because he was marrying her. And it just really threw, they started a marriage onto a bad spiral. That even when he passed, they weren't really on a speaking level. And it was sad, to see what had happened to them. That his mother and father didn't show up to his wedding, and his sisters didn't show up. It was kind of bad to a degree, and it broke Kobe's heart. It really did. But when he was going through his Colorado trials, his parents was there for him, but he needed a humbling at that time, and that was his humbling. He was young, it happens. But he saw that people really didn't have love for him. People was hoping for his failure. And then he realized what life was really like. Because his whole life he's been loved. They beloved Kobe. So he never felt any adversity until then. When the media turned against him and everybody else. Now, Shawnee got to the team probably the year after they were married, I think, already by the time her and Shaq end up getting married. She was dating Shaq, but they weren't married. So when Shaq got married, it was a different type of situation altogether. Shawnee ended up going through the same abuse that Vanessa Williams was going through, except for she was sitting with the rest of the wives. Vanessa Williams wouldn't speak to her. Nobody would really speak. The other wives, they were like, we don't deal with them. Like, we don't know them. They're just a girlfriend. We're the wives. So even when they got married, John Sally's wife, I think her name was Tammy, if I'm not, Tanya, she spoke to, right, she spoke to all of them. It was a different response for people that didn't understand what was happening in the world. And all of these different actions that was taking place. And Vanessa Bryant was normally what they would call different and kept to herself. And as the years went by and she's got kids, here comes these Kardashians. So Shaq is gone, Shawnee's gone. It's Kobe's team now. So when Kobe brings his family and everybody to the game, and he's coming out to the game, and they arrive, and like it's Vanessa can do whatever she wants. This is Kobe's team, and they vested everything into Kobe. Because when he was about to leave the team, it was a bad time. They was coming to Chicago. Yeah, well, when you look at society and where things is, the last thing you were gonna go through is what they did. The Kardashians came, and when Lamar Odom started dating the Kardashians and Chloe and all of this, Vanessa didn't like Chloe Kardashian, and she was really rude with her. She's not the young girl no more. She's a woman, and she's a mother. She's a wife. She wasn't playing with this reality show garbage, and you know, you're not finna do that. And you're not finna play with my husband. Because Lamar and Kobe were saying something, and she wants to come over there and hey, I want you to meet Chloe. And she brings Chloe over there to Kobe and was like, oh, my sister loves you. She's, oh, Kobe this, Kobe that. Because Kim loved Kobe Bryant. Oh, she loved her some Kobe. And she was like, told Chloe, why don't you see if, you can hook me up with Kobe? She's like, Kobe's married. She didn't care. Kim wanted Kobe and wanted to use her sister Chloe to get her to Kobe. Vanessa had seen all of this for years, all these plays. So her kind of get close to Kobe, she didn't like any of them anyway. Plus, Kobe didn't want any of them. Kobe don't want that kind of attention. Y'all got a reality show and all that. He ain't want no parts of that shit. So he didn't want no parts. So then it turns from Kobe not wanting a part of this to they were trying to recruit. Um, they had basketball wives and all this stuff. And they was like, well, they should get Shawnee. This is in like 20, after they won 2, 3 championships. They were trying to get like, oh, she would be a great addition to basketball wives. It's like maybe 2013 or something like that, 2012. And they were like, man, they can get, well, man, she's got a lot to talk about with the scandal, with Kobe cheating and all that. Oh, man, she got a lot of gossip that she could do. I'm quite sure Shiny them could get her on the show. I'm like, y'all don't know Kobe Bryant that well. You damn sure don't know Vanessa Bryant that well. Vanessa Bryant wouldn't be dream of participating in some bullshit like that, and definitely would not be doing for what? For what? What would she? What would she want a reality show for? Sitting around trashing her husband that's paying her money, and she's like, "This is our family." And I'm finna trash and destroy the man that provides for us, who I love. Did they ever forget or think about the instance that she actually loved the man? So she loves him so much that he's been gone for years and she has not dated another man. It's hard for her to move past and move on. She has friends, but most of them weren't in the NBA or had nothing to really do with that. She spoke to a lot of different people now. She's not a wife that's like sitting courtside with the other wives now. Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, the way I look at it is like this. Cole is somebody that's on a mission, and when he wanted, what he wanted was, he knew he had the right woman. Because when he hung out, it was mostly him and her. See, this is when you build a strong bond with your woman. And this is what people got to understand, that that's the best way to do it. When you start incorporating all these double dates and incorporating all these people in your lives, that's when drama starts. That's when all this garbage start going down and people be like, oh, okay, here we go. So I'm just letting y'all know. I'm not trying to be preachy and anything, but that's normally how it goes. So yes, the other women in them, a lot of them didn't like Vanessa, the other wives on the team, but who cared? Like they didn't like her because she didn't really deal with them. Her and Kobe dealt with each other, and that's that. So that should answer that question. All right, I'm out. Deuces.